ANTOSS back again with another review, and today I'm talking about the Kanger Evod. There she is. It is a bottom coil clearomizer. Now this is running at 1.8 ohms, and I currently have it on a Pro Vari running at 3.7 volts. So if you don't have a VV mod device or you're on an Ego, you know this is how it's going to be. Okay, yeah, straight off the bat, I've got to tell you, this is a pretty nifty bottom coil clearomizer made by Kanger. In fact, I would go so far to say this is probably their best bottom coil clearomizer that they make. Now, they have an obsession with bottom coil clearomizers, but this is what I'd call probably their flagship device out of all their other sort of clearomizers that they make. Okay, so let me just take it off there real quick and explain what it is. Okay, so now this is about a 1.6 to 1.8 mil capacity. Now you can see that bubble coming up just there when I put this clearomizer to the camera. So that's a great indication that it is absorbing properly like it should be. So that's great. It really does you know, suck up the juice well. Now I use a 50-50 blend, so that's especially important to me. Okay, so you can see that there is a covering on here, and you know, so you can choose from a variety of colors, which is great, which they sort of desperately needed to do to catch up with the competitors, such as the vape only BCC. So I'm quite happy they came out with this array of colors and this covering. So you can see that there is even though it's a clearomizer, it is covered with this sort of colored sleeve. There is a window on either side, so you can easily tell how much juice that you have in there. Another great feature that I want to mention is, I think for the first time they have you know, ditched the nipple shaped drip tip, and they have gone with a cool, smaller, sleeker, clear drip tip, which personally I think is a welcome improvement in their design overall. So that's great. Now to get this working on a mod, it does take an Ego thread, okay, and you'll need to get a 510 to Ego adapter for your mod to get this thing working, okay. Now, what we'll do is we'll just put this up to 4.2 volts. Okay. 4.2. And once again, this is running at 1.8 ohms. Okay, just like most Kangers, it does struggle at 4.2. It does. It does start to have a dry, burnt taste, and the first two drags or so will be okay. But after that, the burnt taste will become more pronounced, more sort of, you know, you can taste it a lot more after a couple of drags at 4.2. So what I would suggest is actually, and I tried this before, is if you want to go higher than 3.7, I wouldn't recommend going higher than 4. 4 volts is good. Any higher, and then you start to get just a nasty taste after a while. Okay, so all in all, guys, I've got to say that this is it's an impressive sort of bottom coil that Kanger have made. I have reviewed a handful of Kanger products, none that have sort of you know, impressed me thus far, but I've got to say that this is probably the best bottom coil that they make. I'm talking better than the Pro Tank, better than the T3. This is probably what I would consider their flagship product at the moment. I'm a little disappointed in general when it comes to the other leading brands such as Bogue and Smoke Tech. And, you know, with those brands, I found their flagship sort of products almost instantly, but it's taken me about 6 to 7 videos to actually find Kanger's sort of, you know, their flagship product. And I would say at the moment that this is it over the Pro Tank. I mean, you know, this would set you back about $6, okay, $6. And it vapes, I think it vapes better than the Pro Tank, I really do, and a bit better than the T3. Now the actual replacements, you can, so once you buy this for $6, you can actually buy a blister pack of replacement coils, and that'll set you back about I think about $5 or $6 for a pack of 5. Okay, so it's you know, it's to me it's a no-brainer that this is good value, and it is a good bottom coil clearomizer. It really is. This is probably their, yeah, like I said, their best bottom coil that they currently make, in my opinion. It's great that it finally comes in colors, so that's great too. Now, if you've watched my previous video, when I talk about the vape only mini bottom coil clearomizer, you know, I still don't think the Kanger can't quite catch up to the vape only, which is almost you know, slightly embarrassing for Kanger, because you know, they have been making bottom coils. You know, 90% of their products are bottom coils, and they have been making them for quite some time. So for a newcomer to sort of come out and sort of exceed the way it vapes is, you know, it should be a bit daunting to Kanger. So it's good to see that they're trying to catch up now and change drip tips and you know, give people sort of what they want. Okay, so it's good. It's probably, I would say that this is the second best sort of bottom coil clearomizer on the market at the moment. So it's a really good product. Yeah, I would recommend that you go out and buy this. It is good. It vapes better than the T3. It vapes better than the Pro Tank. Vapes better than the T2, V1, V2. So that's great. The only one, you know, I would say that this is king of the bottom coils at the moment. The vape only mini. BCC, and this is you know, a close second. The vape only BCC can handle 4.2 volts without getting a burnt taste. Okay, so their coils, the atomizer is better. Okay, but this is a close, this is sort of a close second. So I would recommend that you pick these up. They're pretty good. Okay, so I'll give it one more vape and we'll get out of here. It's good. Alright guys, thanks for hanging with me today, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.